Welcome into Funhouse's Season 9 National Championship. As per usual, no audio coming from the television. Even if I increase this volume, like nothing, nothing, nothing. How can I edit that? Nobody wants to just hear me. Hey, yeah, whoever did that graphic, unbelievable job. I'm trying, boys. I'm trying. I'd love to get some game audio here, even if the commentators are trash. Alright, I gotta go close the door so Abby knows we're on camera. We've got co-commentator Bob in the back, but you can't see him here. He's here. Former Oregon Duck standout receiver, first round draft pick. By what team? Who knows? Because why would EA Sports put that in the game? Ooh, black tops, white bottoms for CJ today. That's a clean look. Interesting. White with the turquoise. Interesting. I like this. This is a good jersey matchup. It's Coach Grand versus Coach CJ for what feels like, ooh, I don't know, the sixth time in our 9 national championships? Sixth time? Fifth time? Has to be fourth, fifth, sixth. I'm not sure which one. If somebody can go back and say for sure, but it has been a while. It's not a bad thing. Happy to see Miller in here, but he's currently the only one watching. Am I surprised? No. Not even a little bit. CJ gonna receive to start the game. I actually have not seen much of CJ's gameplay, but look at them, four and, number 2 seed, number 4 seed, both 14-1. I'm not even really sure who they lost to. Should have done some more homework throughout the year. Oh, Paul Crew, quarterback Paul Crew. I forgot about that. I like that. The longest yard reference. But he's going to hand it off first play of the game. Good blocking from the Tennessee Volunteers. And the power running back, oh, that's the defender. I was going to say Matthew Thomas with the carry, but nope. Upshaw with the carry. But only for a gain 3. These defenses are almost identical in what they allow per game, what they allow points per game. These two are just some of the best in the business right now. And we're in frickin' middle of May right now. Read option by Paul Crew. Oh, and he makes a great cut. Oh, and he runs right into the tackle. Those angles, man, if you have the right change of direction, like, you don't need to juke, you don't need to spin. You just turn your body. But they are going to hand it off on first down. And that's halfway to go. Jason Upshaw with his second carry of the game. 737 yards, 9 touchdowns for the junior on the year. Tennessee coming out in the pistol. CJ loves the pistol. Why? Because he likes to run and he also likes to throw. And he loves his options. Oh, and he's going to pitch it early. And there's the cut, but that's a little joystick love there. That is Butta Uzoma with his first carry of the game for 20 yards. Didn't run as much as his starting counterpart, but 374 yards, 2 touchdowns with 88 carries for the other running back for Tennessee, who will line up again. And when you see 66 lined up in the backfield as the tight end, and you just gotta know he's running the ball. 66 lined up as a fullback? Damn. Just put him out there. And even though the left to right movement is the way to go, nice spin move by CJ there. Perfectly splitting 2 defenders. And now this quality is coming through very, very bad on my television. I'm not sure how it is on the stream. But we're going to go run with Paul Crew, and that's a walk-in touchdown. Tennessee Volunteers up 7-0. Now, some might be saying, hey, why is a quarterback allowed to wear 18 at Tennessee? There's a really good quarterback that went there. Fun fact. Peyton Manning wore 16 at Tennessee, not 18. All right, now, how does Grand respond, and how does CJ's defense respond? Both these guys are going to make very, very little mistakes, as we've come to know. Both these guys can overcome one interception. It's, somebody going to get that fumble, somebody going to get that pick six. These are the things that are going to win or lose this ball game, because these guys are very meticulous on both sides of the ball, adjusting, making smart decisions. Here we go. And that's what I'm talking about. Oh no. Kai Garvin, the D tackle with the pick six. Grant tried to hold on to it as long as he could. Oh, that's painful to watch. Ooh. Is that a commentator's curse right there? Did I just speak that into existence? Ay, ay, ay. Grand gonna fair catch it. Being down 2 touchdowns this early, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can't believe we're already in, season 9, and we're wrapping up heading into number 10. That's crazy. For those who have inquired, for those that are sticking around for the final 2 seasons, and here we go. Nice gain by Florida State there on the ground. Jalen Forsett with a 25-yard gain. Back to what I was saying before, for those who are sticking around for the final 2 seasons, before you play your first game, after all the training's done, we're in custom schedules week. Whoever's still remaining as users, I am going to hook up your team with a little bit of overall boost to not all your players, but a lot of your players. And just as a way of saying, hey, thank you, we're at the end. Have some fun with your recruiting this year. To be frank, this is the last class that matters, but unless you get an absolute stud, you're probably not even going to use them, which means that we should be flying by in advances, especially with, I'm guessing, like 12 to 15 of us instead of 30 of us, so we should be able to, rush through these last 2 seasons while still being effective and, dare I say, having fun. Dare I say. Because some days, it's just not having fun. Looking forward to seeing some announcements about 26. I don't know where they are, but it has to be soon. And that's a 1-yard gain for Florida State there. You know that even if this becomes 4th down, Grant's going for it, 100%. He'll be 4th and 22, and he's probably still going to go for it. All right, he wants to get his QB involved, and who wouldn't? Guy's fast as fuck. He's going to go to circle? Yeah. And if I was CJ, I was, seeing somebody come out in double flex. I always am assuming it's QB sweep. You run a pass out of it, so be it. But a play is excellent. It's been nerfed a little bit. I haven't seen it be as effective as that one game that I used it versus K-Mac. He'll know the one. But we're going to go, just straight run to Forsett here. Yeah, good response. Good response by Grand. Now the thing is here, is Grand's always been a run the ball first kind of guy. He's just developed into a passer because that's what Madden wanted you to do. If you can get the run game going in CFB, that's how these guys continuously make the CFP. Doubles flex, QB sweep. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Touchdown, Florida State. Casper Ward keeping the Ward name alive at Florida State. Now, of course, I'm speaking to Heisman Trophy winner Charlie Ward, who actually didn't go play professional football, but got drafted by the Knicks and played professional basketball. Fun fact. Uh, Clearly not related, though, because Casper's white. CJ got lucky in semis. Oh, tell me more. I did not watch. Oh my good God. Ryan says lucky. Tell me about what made him lucky. And it's not like I don't believe it. Sometimes, like, that defensive tackle pick six, there's some luck involved with that. Because every time I try to catch that stupid animation, best believe I don't get it. CJ changing the play at the line of scrimmage already. Seeing something he likes. And it's the direct snap, and he definitely likes it. Oh, and he tries to spin again, but he does get the first down. When you see that joystick light up, it almost like, I think it just tempts me to not hit circle, not hit, hurdle, anything like that. By the way, I don't know, how much you guys have been playing aside from this. Hurdles have been working like crazy. Like absolutely wild hurdles. I clipped an animation I've legit never seen before, and we are in May. My quarterback hurdled a linebacker at the goal line, and it basically looked like he did a between the legs. It was which obviously he just had the ball up here and just like it was wild. Anyway, tight ends running in space and field if they got the side. I'm telling you, just tight end, or sorry, tight end. Just hurdle. Just try it. Okay. So, one of those predetermined decisions, as our old pal DZ used to say. That's what actually made that guy quit playing Madden. Is he couldn't. He said it's predetermined, and I can't explain it any other way. Oh my! And that is a heck of a throw by Paul Crew. And I love saying Paul Crew. That's a lot of fun. Why does my phone always blow up? No matter what time it is, we're doing this. Nate Nunez. That's probably the last time I'm going to see your name, pal. We had fun. 3-year starter, Nate. We had fun. All right. And there's 66 in the backfield again, so you have to assume it's a run. Like an extra full-out lineman in there. And look at it. Oh, like now here's the thing. Is he was lead blocking downfield. But then EA kicked in, and he just went up the middle of the field. I was about to compliment him, and then EA Sports kicked in. Classic. Classic. We're going to go Jets. We're going to get our first jet sweep of the game. And, oh boy. And that's a touchdown. Tennessee Volunteers. Tommy Goss with the jet sweep. Our first jet sweep of the game. Kind of surprised it took till the second quarter to see one. As they're very popular. With everybody's playbook. As they should be. And that's why. You can try and, I have seen a lot of us become better at defending it. I would say K-Mac, Miller, Ryan, some of the best at defending the jet sweeps. But every once in a while, if you're not in the perfect set and you don't make the perfect user play, there you are. So many formations to run them out of, too. Just normal, F-twins over, freaking even under I you can run a jet sweep. It's wild. Oh, and they called the RPO, and I thought he was going to chuck it, but he didn't. Broke an extra tackle for an extra probably 3-ish there. Yeah, ooh, maybe even more. Shotgun trips for Mr. Grand. Coach Grand. This is a formation I have not used, but clearly a lot of plays to choose from. I'm excited about making the new book next year. I feel so stale with my offense. Any of you guys also feel that way? It's probably at the point where We also just don't want to make a new book or edit the book because, like, frankly, we just don't care as much as we did. But, what you gonna do? They're gonna add new plays, new formations. I mean, they had so much stuff added this year. It was kind of overwhelming at first. Still is, kind of. I feel like I'm probably missing out on some, really good things. Oh, Casper almost with the first down. Cut it inside. Thought he maybe could have taken it out, but and he's gonna run. And did he get it? He didn't. And there's another big stop from Tennessee. Nice tackle by Grand. Only a 1 yard gain from Upshaw. Oh, direct snap back to him. He's going to take the angle on the sideline. Trucks through a defender. First down, Vols. Up to the 15. Take a look at our top rushing yards for the year. Penn State, Michigan, LSU, and in the top 3 before that. Graphic cutaway for me. But again, I'm telling you, the best users are the ones that can run the ball effectively. Passing is fun. Take it from the quarterback. Ain't nothing like just running the rock successfully. Ooh, and a little bump off the leg there of his lineman. That gain could have been better for Buddha, but going to have to be 3 yards. And of course, they can get a first down here without scoring, which is big in the red zone, especially with 3 minutes left, and Grand is going to get the ball at halftime. Oh, that animation takes forever, but it ends up working, and that's probably best case scenario for CJ, who gets the first without scoring. That handoff, I get it's an RPO. I've used those plays because I feel like they should work like that. But every time I do, my quarterback gets sacked with the handoff. So I just took them out of my book. But nice to see that they do work every so often. The 1 yard line, you think, and Grand's kind of letting them have it here. Oh my. Say what? That D tackle just went God mode. 77. Yeah, he's trying to leave him with as little time as possible. There it is. You can't stop that 2 times in a row. I'm sorry. It's just can't. You know what? 2 times in a row, maybe. Definitely not 3. Grand needs a score before half, and he gets the ball at half. So if he can eliminate this clock and score a touchdown, this ball game is not over. Florida State going to start with the run and gain of, I was going to say 3, but that's just a 2 yard gain. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. He's thinking another run. And with the 2-minute warning coming. All right. Oh, he picked a play. Silly guy. Top sacks this year, only 3 users in the top 5. Ohio State, Tennessee, and Oregon with top sack leaders for the year. We're going to get a QB sweep here. Oh, changes his mind. He's going to run again. First down, clock will stop temporarily. And again, you think third down, gotta throw. I mean, that's the way my mindset used to be, but not really. Here comes the sweep. There's some nice blocking. Can Casper use that 98 speed? He sure can. But is he going to score with too much time left? We're going to find out. Touchdown, Seminoles. Another QB sweep touchdown. Did I jinx it again? Because I said, oh, it hasn't been that great lately. 2 touchdowns, both of them for Florida State. But when you have a quarterback with 98 speed, you got to do it. You got to do it. I believe Casper's a junior. I hope he declares. I really do. Just like Nate Nunez had absolutely no business returning for his senior year. I'm glad he did, but absolutely no business. Came back. It's probably like I notice quarterbacks usually come back a lot. It's the other positions that declare early. It's just what I've noticed. RPO from Tennessee, and he gets knocked out of bounds. Halfway there. 61 yards passing, 3 touchdowns for Paul Crew, but of course 2 of them on the ground. Shotgun tight way off, another popular formation by both of these users. Also, Coach Steed of Florida likes this formation. Here comes the jet sweep. And there's the user tackle we talk about. If you don't do it yourself, do not trust the CPU to do it for you. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Shotgun spread. Can Grand get a stop on 3rd and 6? This would be big. Oh, and the angle is just not enough. And again, oh my God, and Uzoma breaking the tackle. Can Grand get there? Another tackle broke. This guy is possessed. But Uzoma going over the century mark in the first half after that dominant run on 3rd down. What did I say? You don't gotta throw on 3rd down. It makes sense to do. You don't have to. That's why. Big run. Upshaw in the game now. No shit after that run. He's got him. That's another touchdown from Paul Crew. Too much time left on the field for Coach CJ. Too good. Gets that score right back. 20 seconds. Up 3 touchdowns. Coach Grand will receive the second half kickoff. But can he make some magic in 19 seconds? Even a field goal here would be big. He's got all 3 timeouts. You can't run the rock now. Now you got to throw. If you want to make something happen, you got to throw. And it's unfortunate because if you're down 2 scores, I'd say run the ball, see what happens, be safe. On 3, you got to take it. It all depends on what happens on 1st down right here. Oh my God, we're going QB sweep. And there's the user tackle. Coach Grand electing to not even use a timeout. He's just going to take what he gets. Fascinating. Is he going to... And now, okay. Oh, and top passing touchdowns. We've got all 5 users in there. Nicely done, boys. Nicely done. There's no way he goes QB sweep again, right? He only gets 6 a game. I think he's used 4. Oh, and he should have cut that outside much earlier. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's halftime. Coach CJ and the Tennessee Volunteers up 35-14 on Coach Grand and the Florida State Seminoles. Coach CJ with, I believe, 3 stops or 2 stops right now. And that's been the biggest difference. Oh, Casper. Yeah, we talk about rushing. 7 for 119 for Casper right now. That is. And again, I'm pretty sure that wasn't. Maybe he was over the century mark before half as well, which is wild. All right, here we go. Direct snap. It's a 4 set. Oh my lord, and that was funky of an animation there. Yep, that's the throw. Uchi with the tackle. Uche, however it is pronounced. Only 3 pass attempts for Casper Ward today. But he's got 119 on the ground. A little RPO action coming. And that is very open. Nice extra couple yards there on the effort by Anthony Arcuri. Okay, we've got another. Oh, and it's tough. And that's why I don't hate that wider camera angle, because on those runs and you can't see the sideline, and EA Sports is like, oh, this is what you can see. Like, oh, what just happened there? Encroachment? Offside? Oh, false start. Oh my god. He was barely audibly. He did like one thing. A little red zone dusty concept. I like this. Oh, he had X for a touchdown, and he. Oh. Ooh. 3rd and 21. Grand needs good yards here to set up an easier 4th down. Not that he can't get 21 yards on 3rd down. Seen it before. Is he going to run again? Oh, what happened? What happened? Yes, Arsenal won. Ooh, only 5. So it cannot be a QB sweep on 4th and 16. You got to put the ball in the air here. What's he got? And there it is, but you got to make something happen. All right. It's time for one of your infamous pick sixes, Coach Grand. It's now or never, sir. It's now or never. Ooh. A little 4-yard gain there. What's oh. The Jams t-shirt. That's funny. All right. Now, here's a question. No, I was going to say, if I'm CJ, do I turn on shoot clock? I probably would. 3rd and 1. And see, like, it's not that. I mean, you look at the game summary stats there. presented by Chip McCuddle. It's pretty even. Just the difference between just a few plays here. Coach Steed dropping some oranges in the house. Oh, and that is exactly what they needed. And again, that's what I'm saying. Those plays with those super delayed handoffs, that's what happens pretty much every single time. Now, what you would have liked to have happen is him commit to the running back. But, yeah, and you know what? You know what, CJ? I think that's a good call. Why risk it right now? This game is 70, almost 75% over. You're up 3 scores. Just punt that ball. I probably got called for unnecessary roughness on that tackle. We're thinking QB sweep again, Grant? He's coming out in doubles flex anyway. He's going to consider it. Oh, PA slot cross. Yeah, good little 7 there. No hurry up yet for the Florida State Seminoles. Oh, is he running my U off RPO play? You know I love that one. No, he's not. Oh. Yeah, not too many options on that play, sir. I agree. Solid 8-yard gain there to set up an easier 4th down. But EA Sports, what are you recommending punting for? It's a little late for that, sir. Oh, here we go. No, I had to give it a shot. Had to give it a shot. Yep, and again, I can only see Coach Grant's screen, but I would be turning on True Clock right now. Well, we're just going to keep it. Yep, and let's go to the 4th quarter. 4th quarter. What's all? Oh, that's too bad. Feel so bad for him. Psych. All right, 3rd and 14. I'd like an interception here, please. Pretty, please. And that's a very, very open touchdown as Paul Crew is 6 for 6 on the day. How did that get so open? I really hope Grant couldn't hear me that whole time. Grant's turning on True Clock. Yeah, feel that, sir. Feel that. Oh, here we go. Ah, wow. Not exactly how I thought today was going to go so far. Grand has not been able to get a single stop today. Actually, no, one stop, made a punt once. Oh my good God. Oh, and Casper ends up with it. Whoa. That was a that was a big hit. He's just standing there. I think he didn't mean to hand it off. And the Tennessee Volunteer defense is everywhere today. And I do mean everywhere. Oh, here we go. Nope. This Tennessee defense everywhere today. Forcing fumbles, forcing interceptions, return for touchdowns, sacks, just constant pressure. And why are we doing an RPO? This game could be done in like 30 minutes. Tell you why off. Please don't throw bombs here, CJ. We don't need to do that. Let's just run this ball. Let's get everybody out of here on a season 10. Here comes a jet sweep. Third and 3. What do we got here? Of course. Oh my. Bro. Holy. Every time you need a yard, take an extra 3. That truck stick was personal. What did Paris do to you? That 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 truck stick legit seemed personal. And there's Crew's first incompletion of the day. Why are we throwing? Third and 6. Here we go. I must say, not what I expected today. Yeah, you know what would help this go faster, CJ? Chew clock. And that is a easy touchdown. I saw that the whole way. Why not, hey? Why not? Paul Crew. Don't is he illegally gambling on this game, do you think? What, we're going for 2? CJ. I thought we were a classy individual. Unfortunate. That is correct, Miller. Whoever has to play Grand first next year, maybe we'll just schedule a CPU game for that. Oh my god. Oh boy, oh boy. Actually, what I really feel bad for is whoever comes across Grand in Marvel Rivals today. He's gonna let him. He's gonna let him know. And 66 just watching his responsibility run by him. Great programming, EA Sports. Oh boy. All right, CJ, let's just kneel this out, big guy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Well, that was a very convincing victory today by Coach CJ and the Tennessee Volunteers. That will bring him up now, tied again with Coach Grand with 3 Funhouse National Championships. Congratulations to Coach CJ. I'm sure as soon as that animation starts, somebody in particular is going to cut the stream, which I have no issue with at all. And I will be getting us onward to the off season. So for those of you who are here right now watching, you have until custom schedule week to let me know if you're continuing on for our final 2 seasons. If I don't hear from you, that means I'm assuming you're in. So let me know otherwise, okay? I will post that announcement every advance as well, just to make sure that we are on par with what is required of you, which is not much. And I do want to stress that if you do want to leave with these 2 seasons left to go, you will not be penalized in our draft format in 26. Frankly, I've said it, and I'll say it live on camera now. I am a little shocked that we've had so many people say we want to go 2 more full seasons, but that means Funhouse has done its job, and we are having somewhat a little bit of fun. So let's do that. And that's a game-sealing first down run right there. 238 rushing yards from the Tennessee Volunteers today. 176 through the air. Usually see that flipped. So, good for him. Good for him. Stay in bounds. Come on, man. Just take the knee. Just take the knee. Yeah, because Grand ain't picking a play. I wouldn't either. Just pick. Arsenal confirmed for Champions League next year. Let's go. All right. And there we are. Your Tennessee Volunteers, the 2032 National Champions. Season 9 of Funhouse National Champions. On to Season 10. What is 86's haircut? Oh my god. Yep. Feel that. Feel that. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in today. I don't think anybody would have got a prediction score right on that one, even though I forgot to announce it. And again, it wasn't really going to be an announcement because everybody's going to get their players hooked up anyway. So, advance incoming. Congrats to CJ. We'll see y'all season 10. Baby.